2025 bull run price predictions, not only for Bitcoin, but all of your favorite altcoins. In today's video, we are going to be breaking down all of Altcoin Daily's 2025 price targets and talk about whether or not if they're realistic. You see, the one thing everybody wants to do is create bull run price predictions, but we need to talk about the second thing as well in today's video. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to take profits, what you should be watching for, and what to expect in this upcoming bull run. So starting off, of course, guys, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, which right now is a $120,000 price target. And of course, if you go to a quick little Google search, go over to Bitcoin today, it has been on an absolute tear, up to $102,000. Now, 120K, I believe that is incredibly conservative for 2025. But I am going to be somebody that actually stands by this. My price target is around 120 to 150. We blew through our expectations here, of course, in 2024, where we had a price prediction of $80,000. So what should we do to prepare into 2025? Well, it's simply this, guys. 50, 25, 25. And what that means is as I dollar cost average and create a crypto portfolio, it is going to be allocated with 50% being into blue chip plays. This would include Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Solana. For some people, that might be Ondo. Some people it might be XRP. Some people it might be Cardano. 25% will be in mid caps and 25% will be in small cap altcoins. The reason why I'm doing this is because as we approach these price targets, which of course for Altcoin Daily might be $120,000 in Bitcoin, you have to realize, guys, these prices, when they hit all-time high, usually it's a blow off top. Sometimes it happens in a matter of weeks. Sometimes it happens in a matter of days. And sometimes it happens in the matter of seconds. So being able to hit these price peaks is not only extremely hard, but you have to be prepared for them to hit. So moving on here, we got Ethereum, $8,800 Ethereum. In my opinion, that's pretty conservative. I'm looking at that target of a $6,000 to $7,500 ETH. And that's going to be because Ethereum has actually had a lot of competitors such as Solana and Sui, which I don't see on this list yet. But Solana here, $720. Now, call me crazy, but I have to go with two price targets for Solana. The first one, $420. The second one, if we get a blow off top, I'm looking at a $690 Solana. It is simply because Solana runs off memes, guys. And if you don't believe it, well, this must be your first time in crypto or your first cycle because meme numbers tend to always hit here. We have, of course, Link sitting at $120. I am becoming more and more bullish on Chainlink day by day as they announce bigger partnerships with these institutions. Of course, I'll be hopefully seeing Chainlink, Sergey Nazarov, and everybody next month at the Ondo Summit, which will be put on early in February. Now, the Ondo price prediction we'll get to in just a minute, but BNB, $1,800. BNB currently sitting at $735. This would be roughly a 3x from its price point, at 2.5x here, putting it around $250 billion. And with CZ out of jail here, it's pretty possible. I think that's another conservative outlook. I actually really like this list so far. ICP here, $460. I'm going to have to give the first massive X. No, 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 no. I do not believe ICP, unfortunately, guys, is going to retain any of those price targets. Sitting at $12, the ICP ecosystem has been destroyed due to, of course, none other than FTX. This was all price manipulation back in the day, and I do not expect it to ever come back to those price levels. I would like to see a $30 to $40 ICP. Personally, I don't hold it roughly at all. Tau here, $2,100. If you guys didn't know, AIs are absolutely taking off, and AI and big data tokens are some of the biggest in the industry. BitTensor Tau here sitting at $550, or roughly a $4 billion market cap. Still very early in the grand scheme of things for the AI sector, but that would be roughly a 2x from here, and I think, again, that's a pretty conservative price target, and I would actually have to agree with that. I think that is where Tau could easily end up here. Cardano, $9. Now, DZ is going to smack me in the face here. I'm not targeting a $9 Cardano. However, them having all the ties now to the Donald Trump administration, I do believe Cardano could breach all-time highs this cycle if we get that altcoin rally and blow off top everybody's expecting. Of course, if we don't, none of this will happen. But Cardano, if it does, you're looking easily at breaking past a $100 billion market cap again. Next up here, we have Injective, which is starting to gain steam here. The price prediction of $220 here from, of course, none other than Altcoin Daily. I am going to have to kind of stand pretty far away from now. I do love Injective. I've been a huge trader of Injective. I love perpetual contracts. This ecosystem, however, though, hitting an all-time high of $47 and having that market cap of $2.5 billion, you're looking at, that is a 10x. That is roughly a 10x from where we're at today, or a $25 billion market cap. Am I going to say that's impossible? No. But if I had a 2025 price prediction for Injective, it'd be pushing $60 to $75. I think it will breach those previous all-time highs. Render here, $80. I do like to see this. Render here has been one of the top AI pictures and plays in the crypto space, sitting at $8.87. My price targets right now are still $30 to $40 for Render. But of course, if we hit those price points, which we were talking about, of course, saying buy at $5, that was the ultimate last time to accumulate, was when we were in this accumulation zone. We've been huge fans of Render here, and I do believe it's going to continue to perform. DOT here at $99. DOT is a little bit slower than most tokens right now, so I'd love to see it just simply retain its all-time highs. Ondo here, I'm an Ondo bull. You know me. I'm an Ondo bull, but Ondo, I'm still looking at that price target of $5 to $7. We called that, of course, at 36 cents earlier this year. But really, when we're looking at Ondo here, it's still early. It's still a little premature. So I believe it's going to take some time to generate that amount of significant hype and volume and revenue. But hey, you never know. Global markets launch next month, and if those blow BlackRock, Vanguard, Fidelity out of the water as they'll be presenting it directly in front of them, $12 does not seem too far out of the picture here. XRP, $5, I'd have to say that is a pretty good price prediction. Dogecoin, I would like to just see $1 again. I think $1 is going to be a huge psychological number. Toncoin here, though, interesting one, $35 on the Toncoin, which is currently sitting at $5.69. That means Ton would be worth well over the $50 billion range, and I would like to target that $40 billion range at first as well. So honestly, I think this is pretty doable. I think it's a pretty conservative price prediction there if it were to play out there. AVAX here sitting at $43, going to, I do not believe, $350. I think AVAX is, again, a little bit slower. There's a lot more competitors now. You're looking at a $150, AVAX, which is still, a 3x from here potentially. And again, this is if we get that true alt season. Tron here at $2. Tron, I'm going to be looking at not a $2 Tron whatsoever. It did just have a big move, but $2 Tron would put that thing well past $100 billion. I would like to see this at $60 to $80 billion this cycle in terms of market cap here. Near Protocol, $130. I do love Near. Near Protocol is now moving up to be a top project, 26 right here, $5, almost $6. But $130, guys, we have to be real with ourselves here. That's well over a 10x. That's almost a 20x here on Near Protocol. Don't know if we can pull that off, but as one of the largest AI smart contract protocols in 2025, again, guys, remember, this is 2025 price predictions. I would love to see it because that would mean we're rich as shit. But, hey, guys, we'll see what takes place. Proppy here. Proppy is going to be another big player in the RWA sector. Absolutely love. I'm going to say, maybe not so much, though. Got to be a little bit more conservative on the price action here. PAL, $8. I don't know enough about PAL to give a price prediction on that. Polygon Matic, guys, I love my Polygon Matic, but we got to get through it. We got to get back to all-time highs. We need to see them really come back with their marketing teams. I'm looking at $150 for Matic here in 2025. Would love for them to come back, but they kind of failed at the Disney partnerships. They kind of failed at the Starbucks partnerships, and they really need a big win to come back from here after losing their partnerships with some major DeFi protocols. Litecoin here is just going to follow Bitcoin, so whatever Bitcoin does, I expect Litecoin to do. So if it does a 2x, it does a 2x. If Litecoin does it, Bitcoin does a 3x, Litecoin does a 3, 4x. Earn here, don't know anything about Caspa, $2.50. Caspa here, guys. Let's check it out. 12 cents here. And already a $3 billion market cap. Don't know if that is going to be too possible here with a $2 Caspa. We do got a lot of accumulation here. You're in a huge trading range. So if we go back up to like 19 cents, I'm definitely shorting it. We bounce back and forth between these two positions. Absolutely crushed it in 2022. But we really need a significant amount of money to flow in to see that take place here. Uniswap. Uniswap is going to be a $150 price prediction, sitting at about a $9 billion price point. That would be a 10x, putting at this roughly $90 billion. And of course, last all-time high was 30 bucks. But again, you have to look at that market cap. So there has been a lot of token dilution. I think this thing could hit a $50-60 billion market cap easily again. And that would set a new all-time high. But you're really looking at only a potential 3x here. So maybe 45 bucks on Uniswap if you're lucky there. H-bar here, $1.40. H-bar, I'm a huge H-bar bearian. Have never sold my H-bar. I've been holding for 4 years. In my Exodus wallet out there, I do now use Arculus though. The #1 cold storage wallet, guys. If you haven't checked it out, get yourself cold storage today at getarculus.com using code DC20 for 20% off. The best and most simple hardware wallet on the entire market. I've never used a better hardware wallet in my life. My grandma can use this. Your sister can use this. It takes 60 seconds to tap in. It's sexy. It's metal. It clinks. And they are backed by CompoSecure, which is one of the safest companies in the Web3 space, guys. So definitely go check them out and use that link in the description below here. Adam128. Adam, not coming around here too much lately. I love the Cosmos SDK, but let's be real here, guys. Sitting at $7.43, I would like to see Adam just regain that previous all-time high around 11 bucks. I mean, it did not hit that much. And of course, when you look at market cap, it's already a third of the way there. So you're looking at 11 billion. I think this is going to be maybe $20 billion. You're asking for a lot of money, guys. A lot of money to come in these markets to pump these older tokens here. If I don't see $25, I think that's outrageous. Star here, don't know enough about LimeWire, don't know enough about IMX. Immutable X is another good project, but I'm not going to be giving a price prediction on this because, dude, it's $1.46 right now. It is going to be a $2.53 billion market cap. But when you're looking at that, there you go. Look at it. I got to look at that. It's almost already towards all-time highs. So I'd say your conservative point is $5. Right, you got that. That would be conservative here. This is ultra bull here, but who knows what will happen here. VeChain, I can give you one. I'm looking at 25-cent VeChain. Supply chains weren't sexy last cycle. They weren't sexy this cycle before that. They're not sexy this cycle either. So, sorry guys. I love my VeChain holders out there, but it's just not the sexiest project here. SWI though, this is what I wanted to get to. $21 price target here on SWI. Shout out to, of course, Altcoin Daily here. I mean, calling SWI very early on was some of the best. By the way, guys, if you don't follow Altcoin Daily, make sure you go do so. They have some of the best YouTube crypto content in the entire YouTube web in terms of crypto here. You just go to YouTube, Altcoin Daily, type it in, give them a subscription here. Some of the best guys, nicest guys I've ever met in the industry, and they got some of the most educational content I have seen in crypto. So go give them that subscription over there. But SWI here, yeah, $5. Going back to that target of 21 bucks, I really think SWI could 4x. That's not that crazy, right? A $60 billion SWI doesn't shock me. It's already crushed it this cycle. It's moving up. It's going to be a top 10 competitor. They're a strong play. They're a really strong play. If you want any underrated plays in the top 30 projects, SWI, if it drops by 50%, I'm accumulating. Chainlink, though, I'm buying heavy right now. Chainlink is by far one of the most bullish plays. Gala, I don't think we'll ever go back to $1 here. XCAD, don't know enough about. I haven't talked to them. I used to work with them like 3 years ago. We did like a creator summit in New York, but I haven't talked to them since. Don't know what they've been doing with the creator economy since then. Cody here, $3. Graph, $6. I don't believe that will necessarily take place. Filecoin, man, yeah, a lot of these are going to be a lot higher. But let me know in the comments below, guys. What are your price predictions on some of these altcoins? Do you agree with Altcoin Daily's price targets for 2025? Can this actually happen in less than 12 months? Because, guys, if Bitcoin goes to 120K, I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't believe any of those other altcoins see their all-time highs. I think Ethereum gets to new all-time highs around that 120K level. Maybe 115, you see Ethereum really starting to tease its previous all-time highs. Altcoins have been a lot slower this cycle. So here is the takeaway that you need to listen to. Zoom in, save this video, screen share this. Just listen to this part, okay? If you guys are coming into crypto now, you're coming in well into more than halfway into this bull market. Some believe it may have topped. I do not believe so whatsoever, but I do believe we are far from the bottom. So that means if you're coming into a lot of these cryptos that people like myself, DZ, and everybody else on the channel have been accumulating all bear market, a lot of people in the comments, they have been with us every single step of the way since we hit $15,000 Bitcoin and have been dollar cost averaging into our favorite projects, DeSci, AI, etc. since the bottom of these markets. A lot of us are up 3, 4, 5, 6, 10x, right? So having a goal, having and analysis. Having a risk-assessed portfolio is a must, and how you do that is by simply following that 50, 24, 25, 25. That's personally what I've done. If you guys want a full video breakdown on this, let me know in the comments. But really, as you start to approach these price points, you should be dollar cost averaging out just like you dollar cost average in. Guys, you don't make money in crypto until you take profit. So some of you are investing with $1 million. 10% to you is a massive amount of wealth, right? Some of you are investing with $100, which means you need a 10x, right? So everybody's at a different position in different debts and every different places in their life. Make sure you guys sit down with somebody more than less than a financial advisor and come down with a strategy. Focus on what your needs are, what you need accomplished in this crypto cycle, because guys, this is a life-changing opportunity. We are watching crypto literally revolutionize our financial sector. People call this crazy. They wanted to make excuses. They still make excuses. Every time the market takes a 10% hit, the comments are like, F you, F you, F you, F you, F you. Every time they jump 20%, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. It's an emotional roller coaster out there, and I completely understand because it's impossible to navigate these markets by yourself, guys. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Appreciate y'all for watching. Much love, and we'll see you in the next video.